Bien le bonjour. Comment vont-je? Est-ce que vous pensez que j'ai le niveau pour aller faire... Putain, elle était où? Elle était où celle qui me défonçait? Pour aller faire ça. Je sais pas. Ce qu'on va faire, c'est... On va se déplacer ici. On va vendre ce qu'on peut vendre. On va se mettre les barres, les jauges de trucs au max. Salut. Oh putain, je sais plus où il fallait que je le vende. Je crois que c'est là qu'il faut que je vende le truc. C'est ma gueule.
What have you? Impressive. Never seen anything like it.
C'est tout. Je fais ça pour un vieux tatouage.
I brought something for you.
I'm looking for this. Excellent. I could really use this. This will be a great help. I'd pay well for this. I knew I could count on you. We always have need. All done.
Voilà.
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Happy hunting.
Ta mère. Tété, Ngolo, quand tu es. Est-ce que je peux te vendre?
I would like to see what you have.
Anything you find, bring it to me. You should get that. Honestly. Use it wisely.
Putain, je peux pas.
Nothing else?
Non, c'est rare. Pardon.
Always a pleasure, Eivor.
Ouais, pour moi aussi, pour moi aussi.
This one begins
A long time ago.
at a desert oasis, far away, a place of mist, wonder, and a temple to a hidden god. Now, this one begins a long time ago, desert.
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
Hytham, I have the code.
Ah, wonderful. These documents may have been inked by the fount. A deliberate...
I could not say.
You know, the black market merchant Reda hasn't... Speak with him if you are...
Putain, mais...
Long time ago, at a desert oasis, far away, a place of mist. Salutations.
Reda, Hytham said.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just
How did it find its way to you?
a friend gave it to me for
Everybody
safety.
can...
Haven't seen him in a long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you. This one begins a long time ago at a desert oasis.
Alors, sinon, j'ai entendu parler de nombreuses reprises, parler d'un codex secret sur le
Wonder, and a temple to a hidden god.
comme le codex Magazine, le fondateur de ce qu'on ne voit pas. Entre le fait de te mettre en danger, c'est un
A
affront.
protector of holy wisdom. And this protector had a
Pendant il faut que le fort que ce soit chassé, harceler les hommes et les femmes. La justice, prends soin de toi. Je décline, je demeure dans nos iris, que notre heureux survive.
But then it came to pass that the king of that land arrived to seize the temple for himself. The protector resisted. In the battle that followed, the boy was killed and the temple was taken. Struck with grief, the protector and the scholar.
Et donc, c'est censé m'apprendre quoi? Ok. Bah... Je sais plus c'est quel niveau qui était conseillé pour aller l'affronter. Un gros, quand tu vas être occupé.
Another tortured soul.
I do not know such.
He was betrayed and murdered. Darkness must reign, and you must fade within it.
I will not be taken by a demon god.
You will join my bones.
How can there be so many of you? Cursed satyr!
She commands the power of the wind.
Pardon? De qui tu parles hein? Oh, un téton.
Cursed satyr! Cursed satyr!
Vas-y, viens, 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 viens.
Away with all this!
Mais fais pas le con, Julien, tu l'as presque battu.
Tavern spirits!
Ah!
Leave this place!
Tiens! Ah putain. Et du coup, normalement, monde. Putain, c'était où déjà? C'était où? Je me souviens plus où c'était. Ouais, c'est incroyable par contre la photo. Je crois que c'était là. Ah putain, attendez. Je vais faire un truc que j'aime pas faire. Je vais aller chercher sur internet. Ne bougez pas. Alors. Ouais, je l'ai déchiré aussi. Utiliser les dagues. Hein? Je sais pas. Le monde. Ah oui, c'était là. C'était là. Jouer Milo. J'ai joué. Tu.
Let's get out of here.
Je prenne par quel... Je prenne par là.
Sail out! Let's sail! What's wrong with you?
Kingsbury. Let's go. Je me souviens, j'étais tombé dessus par hasard, je comprenais pas. C'est ça que j'aime bien dans l'exploration dans Assassin's Creed. C'est que des fois on tombe sur des trucs. On se dit, ah, un easter egg, c'est cool, c'est mignon, dommage que ça serve à rien. Oh, t'attaques mon cheval toi? Voilà, super. Je vais pas vous attaquer, mais à un moment, t'attaques mon cheval, je te nique. C'est bon maintenant? Est-ce que c'est bon maintenant? Et donc, comme je disais... C'est que des fois on se dit, ouais, c'est mignon, c'est vrai que dommage que ça serve à rien, et finalement... Après mûre réflexion, c'est juste des trucs qui te servent très longtemps après. Et je trouve ça cool. Je trouve ça cool de mettre en avant la recherche comme ça, parce qu'il y a des jeux, bon, tu le fais, tu fouilles un peu, tu trouves 2-3 trucs, oh, c'est cool, trop bien, mais ça s'arrête là. Assassin's Creed, on peut trouver des trucs, t'es niveau 100 et tu trouves un truc qui va te servir à niveau 300. Ça, je trouve ça très agréable comme principe. Ouais, je me souviens plus par où il faut passer par contre pour rejoindre le truc. Ok, bah j'ai trouvé. Alors.
I have a dagger from the bog lady. It may go here.
c'est trop classe. Beaucoup trop classe. Puis se traite de s'étouffer avec la glaire que la fou. Ça non. Est-ce que j'ai tout de tort? Est-ce que j'ai tout? Est-ce que j'ai tout? Cuirasse de Thor, j'ai. Le casque de Thor, j'ai. Les gantelets de Thor, j'ai. Les trucs de Thor, j'ai. J'ai pas ça. C'est bizarre que j'ai pas cap de... À moins qu'il n'en ait pas. Ou bien non, je crois... Ah, il me semble que... Potentiellement... Je dis bien potentiellement... Hein.
But for a long time,
Alors... Ok.
What have you got for me today?
Améliorer. Améliorer. Les gantelets c'est fait. Casque de Thor amélioré bien évidemment. Le casque c'est fait. Les gantelets c'est fait. La cape je l'ai pas encore. La cuirasse de Thor. La cuirasse c'est fait. Les bottes. Enfin les berets pardon.
That be all?
Et parle bien, je te jure parle bien parce que...
Be well, friend.
So long.
Attendez. Non, ordre, pardon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. Non, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ouais, faut avoir tué tout le monde, quoi. 0 sur 5. ça le problème, c'est que si je veux la cape de Thor, il faut que je tue tout l'ordre. Une fois que j'ai tué tout l'ordre, je pense que j'ai terminé le jeu. C'est dommage d'avoir terminé le jeu pour avoir une tenue qui du coup ne servira à rien après. Enfin rien, il y aura pour les DLC, mais c'est dommage.
Good day, my love.
The order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred. The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
I want to see the Alliance map. What transpires in Gloucestershire?
You may have noticed that Gunnar has disappeared from his forge. He has traveled to Gloucestershire in search of a wife.
A wife?
He is in love.
When did this happen?
When doesn't this happen with our dear lovelorn blacksmith? But there is a bright side. He has asked you to join him.
Join his search for a wife?
And see that he does not make a fool of himself. I believe he thinks that your presence would bolster his image.
Let's go, frérot.
All right, I'll be Gunnar's keeper, if only to bring him back in one piece.
Very generous of you. Make for the town of Gloucester. You will find him there.
On retrouve le bug. Celle-là se trouve à la confluence de Lafond. Hein? Dans l'ouest. Dans la partie ouest. Qu'est-ce qu'il me raconte? Allez, faut sortir en fait et voir. Je sais que t'aimes faire des blagues, mais là c'est chiant. Oh là 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 là, quel move de génie! Arrêtez de brûler s'il te plaît, merci beaucoup. Bon, le sud est là-bas. L'ouest est là-bas. Voilà, maintenant que j'ai mes 4 points de compétence, on va les mettre.
Go, my eyes.
Ah voilà, c'était sûr. C'était sûr, c'était sûr. Il est où le frérot?
What do you see? There you are, Gunnar. And with a smile I haven't seen in some time.
Eivor, over here. Eivor, thought I smelled you on the wind.
Gunnar, with the speed you left home, I thought you'd been carried off by Valkyries.
I have. This Valkyrie right here, Bridget, my own heart's root. Meet Eivor.
It takes a rare woman to nail down our Gunnar.
Lavendine da, with my Zigrili.
Good to meet you as well. What do you do around here, Bridget? Except keep Gunnar out of mischief.
Dunar Benigon runes Oiriaya Chams.
And my Gunnar, what are you going to do with him? Have you a family, Bridget?
Nath Mama Dad carried Evan Gillid and Anun. Cannon have drews me.
Bridget man power the last high priestess and elderman. They since passed on. But the current elderman looks out for her.
I should like to meet this elderman of yours, if our kinfolk are to be joined.
A union forged in love. Come, we go find him. Oh, and don't blame me if he's heard a tale or two about you. What about it, Bridge?
Dim Jolch. You two bags of air sich o gwmpas gilydd. A teifr gal clis llawn.
Right, no daylight to waste then, huh?
So the elderman may have heard a tale or two about my exploits.
Not all from me. Your name will be on the lips of every skull for years to come.
And the merchants here are not unsettled by lurking Vikinger.
They come from all over.
Voilà, mais complètement con ce cheval.
Samhain, is that what these carved roots are for? This tradition?
Aye. Faces cut into lanterns to ward off evil spirits and guide children home.
They have a haunted look about them. Let's bring a few back.
Ouais. On se camoufle un peu.
There is the Elderman. Kunan!
A good leader, seeing to his people's needs. Let us join hands when his task is done.
Yeah. Then let's introduce you to Tevdur. Hands as clammy as a dead haddock, but his heart is in the right place. And he'll be Elderman after Kunan. Tevdur, this is Eivor, my chieftain.
Ah, yes. The way Gunnar speaks, I expected,
Me to ride in on a winged horse, cure the sick and the blind. His compliments are as blunt as his hammer.
Ah, more pagans crowding our table. Just lovely. Well, what brings you here?
I'm here to hasten my friend's marriage and drink my weight in ale. If friendship comes afterwards, then all the better.
And what has Dane friendship done for Christian Mercia? Unseated god-right kings for puppet rulers?
So-called puppet kings keep your lands safe and your bellies full. I ask no thanks, only hospitality.
Apples! Eivor, wait until you try the cider. You like cider, eh? Tevdur? Cider?
Ah, you must be Eivor. Tevdur, I see you've welcomed our honored guest. Come just in time for my last Samhain.
At your behest. We welcome all pagans set upon God's own Gloucester.
Tevdur, as your harvest king, I demand that you remove the turnip from your arse and be merry. So you've come to meet the family. before you whisk my Bridget away to her life as a smithy's bride.
We're honored to have her join the Raven clan, but your lush landscape will be hard to match.
I must give away girl and land in this misty season, but Gunnar is a good man, and he speaks tirelessly of you.
If you will excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Ah, yes, the shrine. And with so many thieves and fangs on the path, a fellow may fall in God's service.
Kunon, I do not need a heathen escort.
Youth cut down in its prime, without even the memory of warm thighs and cider to sustain him in the afterlife.
Then by my honor, I shall not rest until I return him to you safely. Aye, Tefter?
I see I am outmatched. Though it deign joining in praise to Saint Kenhelm, God will weep.
My lady love calls, Eivor. Oh, if you'd like to join us later, we're going hoodening this eve.
Go, may you have a fire-forged friendship. Watch for fairies, fenfolk, and fiends. I have a hand fastening to oversee, an apprenticeship to officiate, and a pig to slaughter.
Well, shall we then?
Oh, il fait trop le fou ce chien.
Sour. Kunon humors these pagans too much. It is the first thing gone when I am Elderman. Fires and magic, spirits in the air. Gloucestershire has strayed from God's light.
People need carousing, especially before the winter frost. The festival brings warmth and cheer.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais, gros? Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
But the winters are hard upon the children. Seeing them run around.
It lightens the heart. Are there priests in your lands? I've met a few, liked even fewer.
The profane has gone unchallenged here. I alone am the Reformation. They are a flock in need of my shepherding.
And how will you lead this great renewal?
They will fill the church's pews, and we will thank him for all the gifts he brings. Not false idols of wood and clay.
And yet, are we going to pray at the idol of another? Is this Saint Kenhelm your god?
No, and we do not call him such. He is simply closer to the Lord's ear. Lo, in a mead of kine under a thorn, lieth poor Kenhelm, king-born. Is this land not beautiful, Eivor?
Aye.
Look, the path is untouched by danger, so your company is not needed.
You're a kinder man than the mask you wear. You won't be rid of me. I'll keep my word to Kunon for your safe return. I don't understand this Christian praying. I thank Odin while standing. Why get your knees dirty?
To humble ourselves before God. Besides, I've dirtied my knees doing worse.
That sounds like a tale I'd like to lend my ear to.
Please, Eivor, I must pray.
Should I watch or turn my back?
Oh Lord, gift upon this lowly servant your greatest gift. Patience.
I'll not have to interrupt your prayer to protect you, Teftir.
And yet you insist on doing so. What is it you are looking at? A hare?
Teftir, get to safety. Find somewhere to hide.
Where did they come from?
Où tu vas?
That was close.
Eivor, thank you for saving my life.
It is good I was here to protect you. Maybe Kunon has the eyes of prophecy.
Splued, cloven-hoofed and sent by Lucifer himself. This land must be returned to God's grace.
More likely the shrine is in their territory.
Lord, we thank thee for your protection.
It's not safe here.
Give me my moment's prayer, Eivor. I ask only this.
We should return to Gloucester, unless you like to thank the little martyr here for tonight's feast.
I'm not a babe in the woods in need of constant guard. Go on without me.
I gave Cunan...
Yes, your word. And when I see him, I will say you protected me from being skewered upon those devil's tusks. Oh, and Eivor, I owe you a drink at least. Later, if you'd have one. Find me at the festivities.
M'énerve ce con.
Eivor, there you are.
Here I am.
So, what adventures did you find in my absence?
Escorted Tefter to the shrine of some Christian saint. Our path was not peaceful, accosted by a singular of boar.
Odd, but path na usually safe. To the Brevo.
But you saved his hide. I bet it was quite the sight, two of you as a pair.
How did Teftir become Cunan's successor? He speaks with his god's fire, but I do not quite believe it.
I watched the Egloi's father's heart in Calon Tefter. He believes Mavanaid's quite do.
Tragic that is. But I think the lad can still be molded, Eivor. You might be just the one to do that.
I need a drink.
Try the cider. It's from last year's apple harvest. Skull.
Skull. So, you invited me to a hoodening. What mischief is this?
Ni gwisgo am fel y sbrydon and creatures of the
On
veil.
comprend pas, ma sœur, on comprend pas.
Gloucester gives their glut to otherworldly visitors, and if you dress as one, you'll get that bounty yourself.
Freely given. I've only seen such a thing done at feasts.
Then we turn you into a beastie and have you roam the hills, braying for sweets and drink.
It's hardly a disguise. Just a cloak and some bones.
Nonsense. You are the very... Become the Mary Lou, the spirit who sings for cake and ale. And you cannot have your cloak back until we leave.
Gunnar, if no one else is dressed this way, I'll... Trick or treat!
What business have you? Oh, the Mary Louis. Right. We're doing cakes instead of beer this year.
Samhain night and the moon is high. Mary Louis haunts my door.
The air is chilling and ghosts are spilling all across the misty moor.
Oh, ghosts and beasties. Here, spirit, take your reward.
Are you playing the role of trickster spirit?
Can trickster spirits see? The eye holes in this mask are terrible.
All it takes is a mask and some sweet cakes to turn you into a gentle skull.
I am not going to sing, Gunnar.
Oh.
Then, through the mist of Are you ready to rhyme with me?
Down the road from my abode, there is an open vale.
Hope to gods this Mary Louis doesn't fail.
Ah, have a cake for your troubles then.
Lads getting into their cups, scaring the wee ones.
Goody.
Oh, thank the gods. We've been waiting for children all night to empty our stores so we can go to the party. Have some extra.
Look at these cakes. Sweet as honey, Gunnar. You should see this. Gunnar? My cakes.
T'es où, vieux frère?
Gunnar!
You are either fearless or stupid, boy, to speak to someone of the Raven clan this way.
Fitting name for scavengers. Winged rats taking what isn't yours.
I'll pick out your eyes and feed them to your god.
Gunnar, we are guests here. Let him go. We can hood him more. You seem to want your nose broken, so let me oblige.
Christ, him tall.
It's you lot we should be burning alive.
Are you sure you don't want to stay in Gloucester?
They know how to have fun.
Ouais, ça va quand toi l'Undertaker.
Pay for your sins.
Poor beard, my leg.
Gunnar!
Enough! Keep your brawls to the other side of the river. There's children about.
I don't answer to you, witch.
Thomas Fletcher, I brought you into this world, wiped your mother's birth blood from your face. Mind your tongue. Let's...
It's nothing.
Careful with the old man. He's had many winters' worth of wounds.
Tilukis.
Your aid is welcome.
Men drown themselves in ale on Samhain, but I fear for the fragile peace.
If Dina fall, regardless of voice.
That man called you a witch.
I lead those who follow the old ways in Gloucestershire, but I offer my healing services on both sides of the river. Gwenny, my love, go back to the house and bring me the garlic salt.
And the worms? Are we cleaning or cutting, Mother?
Yes, grab the worms just to be safe. Now go, child.
Give me strength.
My modern is known I'm a humor towish gatran.
I'm glad you're all finding my mortal injury so funny. Go, Eivor. Make merry and try to loosen Tevter's shoulders.
Modron, you do not have to save his leg. I'll understand.
That limb will be fine, but no medicine in England will stop the dribble from his mouth. I do not work miracles.
Oh putain. Et voir, tu m'énerves quand tu fais. Regarde, mais regarde-moi cette débile mentale, putain.
With bitter ale and sweet friends, that is a fine way to end a day.
Eivor, there you are.
Tefter.
You're well met. Gwilym here has challenged my honor in a...
Join us. The lad will be...
Give me a cup.
It's one for me as well.
For a shaveling of the Christ Lord.
Not every tonsured man is a wet-eared Abbey, babe. I came...
To holy hearts and humid eyes.
On va encore se mettre une caisse, putain.
Don't hurl into the barrel, okay? Staggering already.
Merde. Merde.
You're a bit green, friend.
Ah merde. Ah bah j'ai perdu. Je pense que j'ai perdu. Je t'en fais de la merde. Non, j'ai perdu. Putain. Oh là. Je suis nul en boisson.
Of all the elder men,
None. It is well known. The burdens I carry will suit
death.
I am to be sacrificed in the Wicker Man as king of the harvest. Like Elderman Simk.
Horrible, Bob.
A toast then to Elderman Coonan, joyous and generous. Let each man show him loyalty.
My friends, you are kind to me. I'd like to.
Weak. What is this? Water. I feel like Thor chugging oceans. No effect to my head or step.
You heard the woman. Give her something stronger.
This'll work faster than any tonic.
Good. Give me visions of all creatures that roam these hills, and the sore head tomorrow to pay for it.
Wow, that tastes awful. It feels good, though. Eivor, speak true. My feelings be damned. I have been an arse. Do not deny it. And I, for that, I am sorry.
A colossal horse is ours, yes.
Soft words from the heartless heathen.
Only fiercer than fire among ill friends. I can be very as nice as a spring gale.
And how nice is that?
Tevder, with Gunnar and Bridget's marriage, our clans will unite. But we could join by oath as well.
Oh, yes. My first ally as Elderman. I accept. We shall make an oath. How do we start?
Yeah, the greatest oath and the greatest union. To the oath!
The treaty! The greatest! People are sleeping. More ale to seal our friendship? This way, this way. Look out for the black sow.
Sow, like pig.
Flaming pig. Chases you home at night. Silly words to say.
Il va essayer de faire une dinguerie, ce fils de pute.
You see magic. That's the stuff of children's dreams.
Perhaps I judge too much. Proves I half believe. Foolishness sometimes takes my tongue. I have to piss.
Je suis tombé comme une merde.
A great blackness chases stars across the sky in great whirls of color and light. Whoosh.
Here we are. Right inside here.
Tefter! 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 Where are you?
Dis-moi que j'ai un bug d'affichage qui fait que j'ai encore le...
Hell's breath. What happened last night?
T'es mis une caisse, ma sœur, dans notre monde.
The effects of that draft still cling. Tevder, are you here?
C'est une nation qui était liée à la robe ici. Je dois devenir son nouveau berger. Libérer ses habitants d'un prestigiable et ramener à lui tous ses enfants égarés. Ah, salut.
Blood. Could be Tefder's, if he was the heavy thing being dragged. This pot has been broken, and it's covered in blood. A weapon, maybe. Tefder's bodyguard, killed by knife. Muddy footprints. Someone was hiding back here.
What's happened here? Open this door! Come out of there!
Pourquoi je peux pas l'examiner? Putain, c'est bug à la con là.
Gwillem's pouch. I wonder if it still has his little something stronger. But why is it here? Better hold on to it. So, what does this lead to? The murderers hid here, lying in wait while we approached outside. They jumped from the shadows to kill the bodyguards and to disable Tefter. And they dragged him away. That accounts for everything. Except Gwillem's pouch of herbs. I'm still unbalanced by Gwillem's special something. Maybe Mother Mordran will know the contents.
Bon les gars, nous on va s'arrêter là. Ah bon. Ah le bug d'affichage avec l'autre.
What is the meaning of this? Blood soaking our soil, and your weapon coated in the same.
Conan, please. More has happened here than you can see. Give me a right to parley my innocence.
I should have heeded Tevder's misgivings about heathen party guests, and now he has paid with his life. With Tevder gone, Gloucester will be without an elderman. Eye for an eye. Your Raven clan will lose their chieftain.
Get the murderer!
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded. Hands tacky with old blood from the new king.
Bon.
It would be best to lie low. Survey the area, Sunan.
Ça me saoule d'avoir le bug à la con là. Putain, y'a que moi que ça arrive ce genre de truc hein. Dégage. Salut ma pote.
Up ahead.
Hello again.
Mother, it's the friend of the mangled leg man.
Eivor, you remember?
Indeed. It's a surprise to see you. Is everything quite all right?
Do you recognize the contents of this pouch?
A very unusual blend. There is a druid who uses this mix to aid sleep.
A monk called Gwillem poured some of it into my drink last night. The effects were intense.
Search the houses! Can't have gotten far!
Damn Christ, sons, what is it they want now? They make this place unlivable for pagans.
Mother, if the stranger wants more of the herb...
Yes. Halewin's cabin is on a lake, near where the Cherwell and Great. Rarely does he speak to mortals, preferring the company.
Bon, nous on va s'arrêter là. J'espère qu'en quittant et en revenant, ça va m'enlever le bug de son masque de con. J'espère que ça vous aura plu. On se retrouve une prochaine fois. Bye bye.